Hey, what's up? Derek D here. Welcome to Drive Central.
Derek.
Here's you'll find out what's happening on.
I'm here today in the chair. I'm actually sitting in the chair.
I know, but I thought it was kind of like a double, like.
No, it's
Central.
fine. But thanks for doing the show last week. It was very good.
Oh, no problem, man. I had a good time.
You were filling in. You filled in very well.
Ah, well, thank you, Mike.
And speaking of filling in, how are your aunt's cannolis?
My aunt doesn't make cannolis.
Yeah, I knew that.
That's gross.
Sorry.
All right, do this.
Anyway, thanks for coming in.
All right.
Okay, take it easy.
Okay, have a good show, Mike.
Bye, Derek. Derek D, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome to Drive Central. Here's where you're going to find out what's happening on Drive this abbreviated summer holiday week. Want to know more about Drive shows or just mouth off to the Drive hosts? Go to /drive.tv, @Drive on Twitter, and facebook.com/DriveTV. Anyway, this week on Big Muscle, Mike Musto drives a 1922 Roadster from the passenger seat. Do you know why? Because he's too damn big. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at a clip.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea how this review is gonna be. I'm powering the gas with my right foot, using the brake with my left foot, and I've got the gear lever in between, well, my junk, because that's the only place that it can go. Now, I don't mind driving with 2 feet. I mean, I do it a lot when I'm on the racetrack, so it's not something that's uncommon. But driving on the right side of the car while the steering wheel is on the left side of the car and trying to keep the car in the center track going straight down the road, that's new. That's very, very new.
That's Big Muscle every Monday this season on Drive, and on Wednesday it's another episode of Drive Clean. This week, Larry's talking about glass, cleaning it, not blowing it. Let's watch.
There are a couple benefits to having a clean windshield. Well, obviously in perfect weather, you're gonna have a great looking windshield and you can see right through it, no problems. But the big one is during bad weather. You wanna prepare for that. And the one thing is when those little things that are embedded and jammed in your glass, they're gonna catch the water and it's gonna stay on your windshield a little bit longer. So when you have a nice clean surface, it's gonna fly right off, making it safer when you're driving. And what you're gonna do is give a few squirts. So we're gonna spread it in just a little bit. So you're not actually cleaning anything right now, you're just getting some lubrication, because your next step is gonna be your long reach razor blade. What this is gonna do is it's actually gonna shave the glass down. And anything that's sticking up, kind of like your whiskers here, it's gonna shave everything off. It's gonna get the closest clean that you possibly can do. Now, if you were going out for a drive, this might be good enough for just going out and having a Sunday drive. But if you wanna go the full steps, this is what you would do. So this, to remind you, is a regular microfiber cutting pad. It's a little bit thinner microfiber cutting pad. This is a glass polishing pad. As you can see, it's much thinner. And the reason why is glass is much harder, so you're not gonna need a backing plate to absorb any of that pressure. You want it all to go to the glass so that you can polish it properly. So what we're gonna do is grab a machine, put some product on there, and start polishing.
That's Drive Clean every Wednesday, and Chris Harris continues his summer holiday this week. Shakedown is on. Leo Parente for the best motorsports opinion, analysis, and attitude you'll find anywhere on the internet at any price. That's Shakedown with Leo Parente every Friday on Drive. And that wraps up Drive Central for this week. Don't forget, you can find all the Drive videos and some other stuff on drive.jalopnik.com. And if you want to see more of Drive, go to your mommy's purse, get me a $20 bill, send it to me, Mike Spinelli, at careofdriveshirts.com. And you know, we'll see what we can work out. All right, see you later. Ian, all right, see you later.